Hi, second grade. So today I'm going to begin talking about how you can go through your fractured fairy tales and start rewriting a story that you already know from the beginning. Now, I showed you this in the video last week, and I just wanted to review a few of the things that you might want to look at changing, such as the characters, your setting, and the point of view. You want to think about how your characters can be changed to surprise the readers or to give them a different side of the story. And you might want to change your setting based on how you do that or the time period. And again, you can change the point of view by making a main character a different person in the original story. So here are some examples of changes that I wanted to show you that I made up in my version of the Three Little Pigs. So in the original story, our main characters, as we know, are the Three Little Pigs. The setting is a sunny day, and the magic in the story is that the pigs can build houses like people, and the wolf is able to blow houses over. And the villain, of course, is the wolf. So in my story, I decided to make my characters the three monkeys. Now, in your story, you might want to add an adjective or something else in front of your main characters, like the three little worms or the three large bears. I just chose the three monkeys. The setting of my story is the jungle, so I also changed the setting to kind of fit where monkeys live. And the magic in my story is that monkeys can build tree houses like people, kind of similar to the Three Little Pigs, how they can build houses like people. And then another magical part of my story is that the villain is a bulldozer and the humans inside the bulldozers. And the magical part of the bulldozers is that they huff and puff to blow trees down. And the trees are where the monkeys live. And I'm going to actually write up this story so you guys can see what this would look like in a final draft later on. But today, you guys are going to be working on this worksheet, and I wanted to show you how I started with my new fractured story, and I put it into this worksheet. But this is what your worksheet's going to look like. It's going to be blank, and you're going to fill out the original story of the Three Little Pigs and all the details like the title, the point of view, and all the characters. And then you're going to start thinking about your new version of this story, and you're going to give me your new title, your new point of view, your new characters, anything you choose to change, you're going to put on this side of your graph. So I kind of mapped out the original story for you, and you can just copy this or write it in your own words, however you want. So in the original story, we know the title is The Three Little Pigs. And when I started looking at this graph, I kind of changed my title a little bit because I evolved my story. And I decided to call mine The Three Hairy Monkeys, because monkeys are really like furry and cute and hairy. So then I looked at the point of view, and I decided that I liked the way that the Three Little Pigs tells the story through a narrator, and I decided to keep that in my story. And you can do the same thing. You don't have to change everything in your story. You can keep certain elements the same if you would like. And then the good characters in the original story are the Three Little Pigs, and once again, mine are the three hairy monkeys. The evil characters in your original story is the wolf, and mine are the bulldozer and the humans. Now, the problem in the original story is that the wolf blows down the pigs' houses so he can try to eat them. And your problem in your story can be very similar to this, even if you just decide to change the characters. My problem in my story is kind of similar because I'm saying how the bulldozer knocks down the monkeys' tree houses so they can use them to make human houses. And I know you guys really like the idea of saving nature and treating the earth the right way, so I wanted to write my story about something that I thought you guys would like and have read a lot about. And then the solution for our original story is that the third pig's house is strong enough that the wolf can't blow it down, and he becomes too tired to continue. So my solution to this story that I'm going to write out a little bit more in my final draft is that the bulldozer cannot break down the last monkey's house because he builds it in a tree that is too large to break. So I just wanted to show you guys what this might look like in this graph, and you're going to have another worksheet tomorrow to map this story out even further. If you have any questions on how to fill this out or you want to share some of your ideas, feel free to comment that below in the comments.